A lot of people are surprised that a delay between 62 and 70 results in a 76% increase in the benefit. If there's one number that you keep in the back of your mind, it's 76% if I can hold off. Because when you think about it that way, that really helps you delay, if delay were in your best interest in the first place. So 76%. What that really means is when you reach full retirement age, which for most of the people retiring right now, born between 1943 and 1954, that's 66. It's for each year you delay past 66, it's 8% per year increase in the benefit. Now for someone whose full retirement age is 66, if they claim early at 62, they'll get 75% of what they would have gotten at 66.
So start early, but it's reduced, and you're getting it for a longer period of time. 62 versus 66, not hard math. You're getting it for 48 months or 4 years. Or if you wait, obviously you're going to get more, and it's going to be, though, for a shorter period of time, because you know, the assumption here is whether you take Social Security early or not, that you're going to live the same. But kind of a non-financial thing, who knows? Taking it earlier might make your life a little easier, and who knows, you might live longer.
And same on the flip side, you know, that if you have a higher guaranteed income, there is actually research that suggests you live a happier life, which actually could potentially extend longevity.
There you go. So work till 70 and then max out your Social Security benefit. Now, for everybody else, that's not an option. Let's break down then some of what they need to think about with those decisions. So if they decided to take it early, there's a big one that everybody has to be careful about, especially if they're going to continue to work in some fashion or have part-time work. So they call that the earnings test?
It's called the earnings test.
All right.
And there are a whole bunch of nuances to the earnings test, but we'll do the real simple version.
Okay.
For 2017, you can make up to just under $17,000 in earned income and still collect a full Social Security check.
Okay.
For each $2 over that amount you would earn, you'll lose $1 of Social Security benefits. And of course, lose is an interesting term. That's the term that is used out in the media, but the money's not really lost. So if you do have an earnings penalty that stops your checks for a period of time because you made too much in earned income, what ends up happening is your benefit gets increased once you reach full retirement age, actually the year after reaching full retirement age, to account for any months in which you didn't get a check.
So the risk is really not as great or as ominous as it sounds initially, because we hear about losing your Social Security benefit if you take it early and you work. So let's say somebody goes into retirement, they're not planning on working, they take it at 62, yes, it's reduced, and then a part-time job comes up. Then they decide, well, I'll keep taking the Social Security, but I'm going to do this part-time work. And sometimes the part-time work gives them more income than they expected over the earnings test number, the 17,000 or so. Then the Social Security is reduced, but they'll get it still in the future. So they haven't really lost it. So it's kind of, it's not a high-risk proposition.
Yeah, the only real challenge it presents is cash flow planning challenges. When someone doesn't expect that they're going to miss some Social Security checks, and all of a sudden the money doesn't come. That's the only thing to be aware of. And sometimes there are times when it makes sense to intentionally file for benefits, even knowing that you're going to have an earnings penalty for part of the year, especially when there are situations when someone else, maybe a spouse or a dependent child, might be able to also claim benefits based on your Social Security benefit.